In this video, I will be sending bulk emails with the help of SMTP service using Pabbly Connect. I will be using Google Sheets to pick up the leads data, and I have already prepared a Google Sheet with the first name of the persons, the last name, the city in which they reside, and the email of these users. So I will be using this data which is already placed inside Google Sheet, and I will be sending emails via SMTP service to all these emails in real time. I will be using Pabbly Connect for doing all the sending, and in this video you will understand how to use the SMTP module that comes inside Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an integration software that basically binds multiple applications together. This means you can connect one application to a different application and send data across to different applications in real time. In this case, we will be picking up data from Google Sheet and we will be sending emails using one of your SMTP service providers. So the first step that you have to do is you have to log in inside your Pabbly Connect account. To log in, just go to connect.pabbly.com/dashboard. Once you are inside the Pabbly Connect application, this is the first step that you have to do. You have to just click on this create new workflow button. So I'm just going to write Google Sheets to SMTP demonstration. So I'm just going to write the name of the workflow and I'm just going to save this workflow first. As soon as the workflow is saved, the very first thing that we have to do is we actually want to pull data from Google Sheets. So I'm just going to select and write the name of this trigger as Google Sheet because we really want to fetch data from Google Sheet. Now to fetch data from Google Sheet, the one thing that we have to do is we have to actually install an add-on which is already placed inside the G Suite app marketplace. So this is my sheet, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on add-ons. And because I have already installed the add-ons, you can see the Pabbly Connect webhook add-on is available right here. Otherwise, you can just click on get add-ons and then you can make a search and then you can install this add-on right here. Okay, because I have already installed the add-on, you can see the add-on is appearing right here. So the first thing that you actually have to do is you just have to go to initial setup. Now inside the initial setup, we actually have to mention the webhook URL to which we want to send this entire data. Because we want to send this entire data to this specific workflow, I will be copying this webhook URL and I will be pasting this webhook URL right here. Okay, next is the trigger column. This is the trigger column which we have to mention, and the trigger column is the column after which the entire webhook is sent. So as you can see, the last column in your entire row is the column D. So just mention the trigger column as D because this is the column to which we want to send the entire row data. Because everything looks fine, I'm just going to click on send test button right here. And you can see the test data has been sent successfully and we can actually get the data here. But before even getting the data, we actually have to click this capture webhook response button because then only the workflow will start to capture any webhook response that comes to its end. Okay, so I just click the button and I'm just again going to press the send test button. And now we will actually move back to Pabbly Connect and you will find that the webhook is automatically captured and you can see the first name, last name, city and email is already fetched right here. So what this specific thing does is it basically sends a test request from the row number 2 because first is the header row. So it does not pick the header row. It automatically picks the second row and it basically sends the data of the second row when you do a testing. And as you can see, it automatically sends the webhook and you can see the data is already right here so that we can map the data in the next steps to create the workflow. Because everything looks fine, I'm just going to click on submit button right here. Okay. Now, before even doing anything else in the add-ons section, we will first move to Pabbly Connect and we will build rest of our workflow on the way in which we want to build it. Okay. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are just going to click this plus button right here. Because we want to send emails now, I will be selecting SMTP by Pabbly right here. And the method will be send email because we want to send emails using SMTP. After this, I will be clicking this connect with SMTP by Pabbly button because we want to send emails through SMTP and we have to add an SMTP through which we want to send emails. You can use SMTP credentials from SendGrid, Mailgun, Pappy Post. Just imagine any SMTP service provider, including Amazon SES, Postmark, Mailjet, Mailgun, or just about any SMTP, and that SMTP will still work inside this entire protocol. So because I've already have my host name, username, and password stored here, I'm just going to copy and paste the entire data right here. So I'm just going to copy the host name. Then this is my username. This is my password. After this is encryption type. So I just wrote TLS, and this is the port number, which is 587. So once all the data is filled in, I'm just going to click on save button right here. And this entire SMTP is now connected, and we can basically do some more data filling right here so that we can send the data from Google Sheet and send emails in real time through the SMTP protocol. So the name is Neeraj at Pabbly. From email can be actually anything, but it has to be approved inside your SMTP service. In this case, the from email is info@aorank.com. This is the approved email inside my service. Same reply to is going to be same. And two, I'm actually mapping the first name. So I'm just choosing the name as first name and the last name right here. So it will actually reach the person by this specific name. In fact, we have to map in the to field, we actually have to map the email address of the person to which we want to send the email. So I'm just going to map the email address right here. And lastly, the subject, which will be message for first name. So the name will be automatically changed. So I'm just writing the subject as message for first name, and then the body, hello, first name and the last name. How are you doing? I hope you are doing good. How is everything at, so I'm actually mapping the city name as well. How is everything at New Delhi? Thank you. I'm mentioning my name and the company name, which is pabbly.com. So I created a body, small body of the entire name, and you can see my email is created. Now I'm just going to click on save. And before I do anything, I'm just going to do a test request once because I want to be assured that everything is working fine. And you can see the email has been sent successfully, and this whole request is now successful. So I'm just going to save this workflow now, and it will work automatically in future whenever you want to use this workflow. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to navigate back to the email address to which this email has been sent. And I'm just going to refresh this page once. So as you can see, the email is arrived inside the inbox. You can see hello Neeraj Agarwal, and it says message for Neeraj. So I'm just going to put this email to primary because that way it will be easy for us to see all the future emails as well. So now I am heading back to my Google Sheet now. In fact, if you want, you can now close the Pabbly Connect window altogether because you do not need it anymore because the whole workflow is automatically created. Now you can just go to add-ons. You can go to Pabbly Connect webhooks and you can click on send all data. Now what it will do is it will pick one row, each row one by one, and it will start to post that row inside your Pabbly Connect workflow. So it will pick row number 2, then row number 3, then row number 4, and then row number 5. It usually takes about a couple of seconds. And as you can see, the whole process is executed. So we can now go back to our email box right here. And you can see all the emails are right here. It says message for Pankaj, message for Vinny, message for Neve. And the first message is actually twice because when we sent a test request, it also had received the same email already. So you can see the email is right here. It says New Delhi. It says New York. It says San Francisco. And then the last message says Mumbai. So as you can see, all 4 messages are delivered to different email addresses. If you can see, this is an email address with +4. This is an email address with +3. This is an email address with +2. And this is an email address with +1. So you can see all the emails are delivered via SMTP, and this is how you can basically connect Google Sheet with your SMTP service provider with the help of Pabbly Connect and send emails to just about hundreds of people in real time, and you can create dynamic emails within this whole system easily and quickly. I hope you found this video valuable and useful. If you have any questions, you can always reach us out at admin@pabbly.com. So thank you for watching this video.